Do you wish you could take your YouTube thumbnails to another level? Well, today I'm going to show you how I take a YouTube thumbnail to another level. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section. It's your boy, Pastor Dre. All right now, maybe your church thumbnail looks like this. I want to show you how you can get it to look a whole lot different, okay? And we're going to try something. You can get it to look something like that. So from here to there. And I'm going to show you what I do. All right. So here's what I do. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and drag in my graphic designer in case you didn't know you could do this. I have created a custom chat GPT named Penny. All right. So if you want the instructions on how I did this, you could hit me up in the comment section how I created the custom GPT. Okay. And if you're not for sure how to create a custom GPT, that's probably going to be a whole nother video. But just real quick, all you have to do is see where it says GPTs. You click that. Okay. GPT. See where it says explore GPTs. You click there. And then you click create. And then it's going to ask you for the name, description, instructions, conversation starters, upload files, and all that. I could help you do that, but this video is not about that. All right. So if you need help with that, hit me up. All right. So then you could create your own custom GPT that could help you create flyers. If not, you can get me to do it, to do the flyers for you. So I'm going to go back to my personal graphic designer named Penny. So I'm going to type in here, I'm going to say, hey, Penny, I'm working on a YouTube thumbnail for our Sunday morning church service. The title of the message is God is Doing a New Thing. Can you create me a YouTube thumbnail for the title of the video, God is Doing a New Thing? All right, so then I just put that voice prompt into my graphic designer, and let's see what he comes up with. I call her Penny because it's short for Pinterest. I use these designs for Pinterest, but you could also use it for TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, whatever social media platform your church is on. So right now it's creating some images. So I said, hey, Penny, I'm working on a YouTube thumbnail for our Sunday morning church service. The title of the message is God is Doing a New Thing. Can you create me a YouTube thumbnail for the title of the video, God is Doing a New Thing? All right. So just going to go ahead and create the thumbnail. All right. So you got a new thing. God is doing a new thing. So there's a fresh thumbnail right there. So now what I'm going to say is this. I'm going to say image one is better. All right. So I'm going to say, can you make a slight adjustment and put the title, God is Doing a New Thing? I want it more modern. You could even do maybe like a hip hop style. So let's see what she does. All right. So I'm going to say, let's make it hip hop style. Whatever, culture your church reaches, you can say make it modern style, hip hop style, inner city style, suburb style, country style, whatever, hip hop, country, what else you got? Whatever different style your church made or whatever your target audience is. You could say targeted toward young adults, targeted toward 40 and over, so you could tell it pretty much what to do. So I said I want a hip hop style. God is doing a new thing. So let's see what Penny's going to come up with. And before you'd have to pay graphic designers and a lot of money to do these things, comes with the Chat GPT description, but you got to know how to create your custom GPT. And like I said, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. Oh, look at that. That's fire. I don't like the dollar things on there, though, but that's fire. So what I'm going to say is check this out. If you don't like something, you can just say take out the dollars and put something else. All right. So I'm going to say, let's say take out the dollars and put, let's just say take out the dollars. Hey, Penny, this thumbnail is fire. Can you go ahead and take out the dollars, though, and leave it without that? I don't know if you could think about what you want to add. Let me see. What can we add without the dollars? Let's just leave it like that. Okay. So she's going to go in, make the changes. Now, I don't know if you know this, but to get a graphic designer to make changes to an already existing flyer takes more than a minute or two. Sometimes it takes 8 hours. Sometimes it takes a day, 2 days, a week, because sometimes we think that to update a flyer is really simple. It's a complicated task even to update a flyer. And just to prove it to you, have you ever asked your graphic designer to update a flyer to make a small change and it took a while? That's why. Okay, but with Penny, check this out. The change is right away. God is doing a new thing. So now you have a fire thumbnail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a thumbnail for this video. All right. So I'm going to say I'm teaching you how to, what should we call this video? How to upgrade your YouTube thumbnails. Okay. So I'm going to say Penny. Hey, Penny, I'm doing a video right now for YouTube. And the title of the video is going to be How to Upgrade Your YouTube Thumbnails. Can you create me a YouTube thumbnail with the title of How to Upgrade Your YouTube Thumbnails and make it more modern? And I like that hip hop vibe that you just gave me. All right. So I think that's what I'm going to call the video. I'm not for sure what I'm going to call it yet, but I probably should have thought about that before this video. But yeah, so I'm just going to say we're going to call it How to Upgrade Your YouTube Thumbnails. And so now what Penny's going to do is going to create the thumbnail for this actual video. And once again, family, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. I would love to assist where I can. If you want to learn how to create your own custom GPT, like I said, she could make things for YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, whatever your social media preference is. Now look at that. She's creating 2 images. I call her she because I named her Penny. But it's like having someone on your staff, someone on your team, you know. Ooh, that's fire. I like this one. How to upgrade your YouTube thumbnails. I like that one. I like it because the text is big. So I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to tell Penny image 2 is better. I like that. I think I'm going to see if I can make the text just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to say, hey, Penny, this thumbnail is fire. Can you make the text a little bit bigger so it stands out like on a mobile? I'm thinking about what, 15% bigger? What do you think? So let's see if she can make it 15% bigger because I want it to pop on mobile, you know, because if it's too small, which looks good right here on a desktop, it looks fire. But on a mobile, I want it just to be a little bit bigger. But that's fire right there. That's fire. And then you got the little mobile thing right there. Okay, so let's see what she comes up with, and then we'll get ready to wrap up this video. And let me say it one more time. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. It's time to take your church YouTube thumbnails to another level. I showed you the one before, right? Where's it at? If your thumbnails are looking like this, let me bring it on over here. If they're looking like this, it's time to take it to another level, family. That's another thumbnail I worked on, or that I did. It's time to take it to another level. All right? So let's go ahead and shrink that. Let's see what Penny came up with. Oh, that's bigger. But I like, oh, that's good. Okay, that's the one. That's fire right there. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. All right, thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, once again, drop them in the comment section. If this video has given you any value, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. You can use this for your church service, your Christian clothing brand, your ministry, your podcast, your church podcast. It's time to take your graphics to another level, fam. It's your boy, Pastor Dre. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. God bless. All right, fam. After consulting with Penny, she suggested that I shorten the text on the YouTube thumbnail because I did a keyword research and found out what people were searching. And what people are searching are YouTube thumbnail upgrade tips. So that's a popular keyword. So I'm going to build my thumbnail around that keyword. And here's what she suggested to put upgrade thumbnail. So I'm going to ask her to create that one. Hey, Penny, thanks for the suggestion. Can you go ahead and create the thumbnail for the video YouTube thumbnail upgrade tips and use the wording upgrade thumbnails as the text. Make it hip hop, modern, and attractive to young adults and church creatives. All right, family. So I had to come back to the video and do it. Let's see what she comes up with, and then I'll try to use that thumbnail for this video. All right. And like I said, if you have any questions, if something didn't make sense, maybe I went too fast, drop your questions in the comment section, okay? And also, if this video gives you any value, do me a favor, like, follow, share, subscribe. If you want me to hook you up with the thumbnail, maybe you say, I don't got time to be creating thumbnails, but we want to take our church's YouTube thumbnails, our TikTok thumbnails, our Instagram thumbnails, our social media thumbnails to another level, hit me up in the comment section. Let's see what we can put together. All right, so let's see what we got here. Our graphic designers are working on our thumbnail. Upgrade thumbnails. I like it. I'm going to say, can you make it a little bit bigger? Hey, Penny, I like it. Can you make the text about 15% bigger so it's readable on mobile? All right, thank you. All right, fam, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to work on this thumbnail. God bless.